Hi all, this is the fourth session of Tableau Lab. I'm going to upload new data sets. I'm going to select text file because the format of my file is CSV. I'm going to click on text file. Then I select COVID-19 death count trace, open. Now I can see the table in the right side of the page. Now I'm going to select some field. I'm going to press Control while pressing the Control key on your keyboard. Select race field. Now right click on it and select pivot. Now I'm going to rename these two fields. The first one, pivot field name, I rename it to race ethnicity, and rename pivot field values to COVID-19. Yes. In this table I don't need to footnote, so I click on it and click on hide. Also in the field of indicator there are different values, but I just need the count of COVID-19 deaths. So under the filters on top of the page, I click on add. Here I select indicator, okay, and in this box, in this general tab, I select count of COVID-19 deaths. I select it and click on OK. Now this table is ready. I'm going to add other tables. So in connections pane, I click on add text file, state. Also I add another one. I'm going to join three tables. So first I should double click on this box to expand this table. Now I'm going to join these three tables. So I click on COVID-19 death count trace to expand. Then I select a state and drag a state near this table. I'm going to select inner join, and from data source I select state, and from states table I'm going to select state and states CSV. I close it, and now I'm going to add this table. So I select it and I drag this table between these two circles. Now I click on the join, and from the data source, from the table of states, I select the states, and from this table I select the state 2019 pop race, and the next one I'm going to select the race and ethnicity from this table, and race from this table. Now I select full order. I close this box, and the table is ready. I'm going to create new sheet, so I click on sheet button here and rename it to chart COVID-19 death rate. Now I'm going to create a country field, as you know from the lab 1. You can create a calculated field, country and United States. Now okay. Now in the country I change the type to I select the geographic role and country and region. Okay, now I need to create a chart, so I select race and ethnicity and drag to columns shelf. And COVID-19 deaths to rows shelf. And and I'm going to drag state and country, state and country to details and marks card. And race ethnicity to color. Now I create another sheet, rename it to map COVID-19. I drag longitude to columns shelf, and I drag latitude from data pad to rows shelf. Then I drag state to detail, country to detail, and COVID-19 deaths to label. Also I drag a state to label and COVID-19 deaths to color. Okay, now I'm going to click on tooltip, and I'm going to click on insert sheet, and I add the sheet that I created to this map, and I click on OK. Okay, as you can see, when I click or hover on one state, I can see the chart that is related to this state. I'm going to create a field map with pie chart, so I create new sheet and rename it to map and pie COVID-19. Yes. Now I'm going to create new calculated field in data pane. I select create calculated field. In the upper box I write COVID-19 population. In the lower box I write sum COVID-19 deaths divided by sum pop. Then I click on OK. And now I need to create a dual axis map. You can refer to lab 3 for creating it. Now I'm going to click latitude on rows shelf and longitude on columns shelf. Also I drag latitude twice. Here I right click on it and dual axis. Okay, now I have two layers. In the upper layer I drag country to detail, drag state to detail, COVID-19 deaths population to label, and to color. And in lower layer I select pie and I drag state to detail, country to detail, state able to label, COVID-19 deaths to size, and race to color. You can change the size when you click on the size button on the second layer. You can change the size of pie. Now I'm going to create pie chart, so I create another sheet and rename it to pie COVID-19 yes. Okay, now I'm going to drag COVID-19 deaths to text, and COVID-19 deaths to size, and race and ethnicity to color, And now I'm going to select pie. I'm going to create a tree map to show a rate of COVID-19 deaths for each race to its population. So I created new sheet and rename it to tree map COVID-19 deaths population. And now I'm going to drag COVID-19 deaths population to text. Also I drag race and ethnicity to text, and I'm going to drag race to color, and COVID-19 deaths population to size. Now I'm going to change format of COVID-19 deaths population to percentage. So I right click on it and select format, and in the format part, in the numbers, I click on numbers part and I like to select percentage. Now you can see that the format of COVID-19 death population is percentage. Now I close this pen, and I'd like to put this label on the center of this tree. So I click on labels in the marks pen, and in alignment I select the vertical in the center, and also in horizontal select center. Now I'm going to create crosstabs, so I created new sheets and rename it to crosstab COVID-19 and population. Now I am going to drag pop to columns shelf, drag COVID-19 deaths to columns shelves, and COVID-19 deaths population to columns. Now I'm going to drag state and race and ethnicity to rows. State and race and ethnicity. Now from show me I select table. But here I have just 0. I need to change the format, so in the COVID-19 death population, right click, select format, and also I like to select percentage. Now I can see the percentage of COVID-19 deaths. I close this one, and now you can change the order of this. I like to have state, and in each state I like to see the rate and ethnicity and COVID-19 deaths. In data pan there is another pan that the name is analytics, I click on it, and in summarize I double click on totals, so I can see the total of my numbers here in each state. Now on the menu at the top of the page, you can select sort, ascending or descending here. Now my data is sorted. Now I am going to create my dashboard. I click on the new dashboard, and in dashboard I am going to drag tree map, chart COVID-19, and pie chart. Then on the menu I click on dashboard, and I like to select actions. In the actions I click on add action button, and here I select highlight. From the source sheets I need to just select tree map, so I deselect others, and for target sheets I need to have all the sheets. Then I select OK. Now if I in tree map, if I select each of these race, these two chart and pie will be changed based on my selection. That's it. Save your viz as outcome 4.